Okay guys, listen, I want to be totally honest with you and, just be totally transparent and strip right back to bare basics, because, at the end of the day, I'm just a normal guy trying to feed myself and my family and trying to earn money online. And, I can definitely relate to people that are finding it hard to earn money online, because I've struggled through that myself, like many other people as well that make it online. So what I'm about to tell you is something that has been a 4-year struggle for me. Let's put it that way, a 4-year struggle. And I've pretty much put everything into this, and failed and failed and failed and failed time and time and time again. So for me to have this success and bring this to people that are looking for a way to make money online is just euphoria for me. It's amazing for me to bring that to people. Something just wasn't right with me, and I went searching for a different model, a different business model, and internet marketing grabbed me by the balls, and I was hooked. Hooked so much so that 4 years later I was broke. You see, after running a £750,000 business, and then for 4 years I had a complete failure online for 4 years. It's just ridiculous. I just could not comprehend it. Then a year ago, just boom, it hit me. Money started coming into my PayPal account from this simple method that I was using. Now, this is not something you've seen before. This is not it's not paid traffic. This is not CPA. This is not any of these things you've seen before. This is something that is a scalable business that you can create an income for yourselves online and use this as a scalable business. And the great thing about this is it's super simple for anybody to get involved in. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, it doesn't matter what language you speak, it doesn't matter how old you are. In fact, I took a 74-year-old grandma and a 14-year-old schoolboy through this exact system, and they earned themselves, after 24 hours, they hadn't earned any money online before, they'd never made a penny online before. After going through the training, after 24 hours, they made consecutive sales and they got $90 into their PayPal account. Let me tell you, the look on their face was priceless. They were jumping for joy. In fact, let me just show you exactly what they said after that.
So how did I find the process? Well, the initial concept I really got quite quickly. So that was a really good starting point for me, because I have to understand what I'm doing. In the first 24 hours, the first payment arrived in my PayPal account, and it was like, yes! It was the first money I had ever made on the internet. So I was well chuffed with that. Within the next 24 hours, I'd made $90. And that was me starting from scratch, not knowing anything about this before I did the training. I guess what I'm saying here is that if I can do it at 72 and a grandmother to boot, then I think anyone can do it. It really is that straightforward. What is good about this process, and I have to say, I keep saying it, but it is so straightforward. Yes, you've got to put some work in, but the process itself is really straightforward.
Good, as I didn't think it would be that easy it's just like, it wasn't even a day to make money. the hardest part was probably waiting for the seeds to crawl. Because 2 days, we did 1 day of crawling and 1 day of selling. Because it's very easy to understand, and once you've understood it the first time, you can keep on doing it and you'll never forget it.
Just for them to make money online in 24 hours after it took me 4 years of a heartache and struggle and investing a heap of money into different programs and different courses and chasing this dream, you know, so for them to make money in 24 hours is just unbelievable for me. But yeah, sure enough, you know, I took a 74-year-old grandma and a 14-year-old schoolboy, and I did that on purposely as well, to show that anybody in between can make it if they can make it. The number one reason why it works so well is the fact that you're selling free information, you know, so you can harvest this information and you can sell it to people, so the return on investment is just massive. Number two reason for me is there's just thousands of people out there that are hungry for this information, and so, you know, there's a customer base already for it, and using Facebook as the platform to reach that customer base, you know yourself, everybody's on Facebook. It's just massive. Facebook is second, third biggest website in the world. You know, it is a perfect tool to sell through.